Hello and welcome to episode 7 in the Slingshot series. I'm Nithya Karia, your productivity and lifestyle coach, here to help you break down the barriers to happiness so you can achieve and feel good. Today, I'm talking about why staying in the driver's seat actually means letting go. So last night, I was finally prepped for the speaking event I had the following day and was feeling really good about how things were shaping up. Usually, before I have anything big, I work really hard to maintain my routine the night before. Not just for me, but for my kids as well. It makes me feel like I'm doing everything I can to set myself up for success. But last night, things were kind of all over. One of my kids fell asleep in my bed. Another was reading until who knows when, because I fell asleep while he was reading to us. A slew of things were anything but routine. And when I woke up in the middle of the night at 1 a.m., I found that the first thought that popped into my head was fear. Oh no, things are going to go wrong because they weren't set up right. I thought, great, now everyone is going to be tired. My daughter isn't going to get to her play date on time, which throws me off my schedule. And I wanted to do another run through of my talk. How am I going to squeeze that in? But then my high vibe habits kicked in and I was able to put myself back to sleep and sleep well. So being a student of learned deprivation means that negativity and those negative assumptions still come pretty easily to me. The good news is, though, that I've been flexing my constructive thought muscles enough that these also come easily to me. So the truth is, we're all students of learned deprivation. It's the school of thought where we focus on fear over faith. And I'm not talking about the religious kind, but that belief and trust that we can have that things can just as easily turn out okay as they can to turn south. What else do we learn inside this old belief system? Well, we learn my happiness comes from somewhere outside of me. And by the way, so does my worth and everything else that defines me. The ultimate goal of happiness is an outcome of my effort, not something I can find along the way. It's these common origin stories that we share that makes my proactive happiness method so successful. The 5 high vibe habits within it meet a universal desire of wanting more joy in our lives. And it does this by transitioning us out of this common place of deprivation, this low vibe state that we all come from in some way or another. Ready, set, let go. This is the path to achieving and being happy. We control our own action and thoughts. We let go of other people's expectations and the outcome. It's the only way to pour our whole self into the process. It's the only way to show up as our best self. Real control and the confidence that comes from practicing it is freedom. I decide my baseline, and regardless of what happens, I choose where I land. It is infinitely harder to let go, to surrender, than it is to hold on. But it also makes you infinitely more powerful to be able to do so. And this is what proactive happiness and my high vibe habits offer you. So that's all for this episode. Until next week, sending all my love and gratitude.